Have you ever taken your daily vitamins and thought to yourself, I'm doing something good for my body today? That one little pill for your bones, another for your heart, maybe a third for memory or energy. It's a quiet routine millions of older adults follow every morning without question. It feels safe. It feels smart. But what if that routine is quietly harming you? Because here's the truth, no one ever told you. After age 60, some of the most common vitamins, the ones found in almost every senior's medicine cabinet, can slowly damage your brain, your heart, and even your independence. And the scariest part, you won't even know it's happening until it's too late. New scientific research now confirms that four specific vitamins, when taken the wrong way after 60, may increase your risk of stroke, dementia, nerve damage, and even premature death. Yes, the very pills marketed to support healthy aging may actually be speeding it up. Your liver can no longer flush out certain compounds the way it used to. Your nerves are more sensitive. Your blood vessels are more fragile. So while these vitamins may have been helpful in your 40s, they can quietly turn toxic in your 60s and 70s. But here's the good news. Today you're going to learn exactly which vitamins to avoid and which four you absolutely must take daily if you want to stay strong, sharp, and independent. We'll break it down step by step. You'll get clear facts, real science, and simple changes you can start making today before any more damage is done. So grab your supplement bottle, check the label, and buckle up. Because the next 10 minutes might save your memory, your mobility, and even your life. Number 4, vitamin A. Most people think of vitamin A as a superhero vitamin. It helps your eyes, supports your immune system, and even protects your skin. That sounds like a no-brainer. Right, especially if you're over 60 and trying to stay sharp and strong. But here's the part no one warns you about. After age 60, vitamin A can silently become toxic, especially in its retinol form. And unlike water-soluble vitamins like C or B that your body flushes out, vitamin A is fat-soluble. That means your body stores it in your liver and fatty tissues. Over time, this creates a slow, invisible buildup, like drops filling a glass. One day it spills over. What does that spillover look like? Symptoms that seem like regular aging, dry skin, blurry vision, joint pain, dizziness, fatigue. But behind the scenes, something much more serious may be happening. A 2022 review published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors with excess vitamin A had a 25% higher risk of atrial fibrillation, a heart rhythm problem that raises your risk of stroke significantly. And here's the kicker. This kind of buildup doesn't just come from fancy supplements or exotic pills. It's coming from your everyday multivitamin. Most senior blends contain retinol or retinol palmitate, the synthetic version of vitamin A. If the label says more than 700 mg per day for women or 900 mg for men, you're already in the danger zone. So what can you do? The answer is simple and powerful. Swap retinol for beta-carotene, the safe form of vitamin A found in sweet potatoes, spinach, carrots, and even eggs. Your body converts beta-carotene into vitamin A only when needed. That means no buildup, no overflow, and no risk of silent toxicity. Think of it as a self-regulating fuel tank that only fills when you're truly running low. The bottom line, vitamin A is essential, but only in the right form. After 60, your body changes. Your liver slows down. Your tissues become more sensitive. What helped you decades ago might be silently harming you now. It's time to check your supplement label. Ditch the retinol and lean on whole foods instead. But just knowing this isn't enough, because the next vitamin on this list doesn't just sit in your liver, it can actually rust your heart and brain from the inside out. Number 3, iron. If vitamin A builds up quietly over time, iron does something even worse. It doesn't just sit in your system, it starts corroding your health from within. Iron is often seen as a go-to fix for fatigue. You feel tired. Just take more iron. Right. That's what we've been told for decades. And for younger adults who lose iron through menstruation or blood loss, that might be true. But here's the part. No one tells you after 60. Most seniors don't need extra iron, and taking it can be dangerous. After menopause, women stop losing iron monthly. And unless you've had surgery, ulcers, or a medical condition that causes bleeding, your body isn't losing iron anymore. So what happens when you keep taking it anyway? It starts piling up. Iron is not water soluble. Your body can't flush it out easily. Instead, it stores excess iron in your liver, heart, and brain. Over time, this leads to oxidative stress, a process that damages cells like rust eating through metal. And the symptoms, they don't scream danger. They whisper fatigue, brain fog, joint pain, memory lapses, irregular heartbeats. Sound familiar? A 2018 study published in Alzheimer's Research and Therapy found that excess iron in older adults was directly linked to cognitive decline and higher dementia risk. Other research connects iron overload to heart disease, liver damage, and certain cancers. Yet multivitamins marketed to seniors still include iron. Why habit marketing? Either way, it's a health trap hiding in plain sight. So what's the smarter move? Step 1, check your supplement labels. If you're taking a multivitamin with iron and haven't been diagnosed with anemia or a clear deficiency, it's time to switch. Step 2, talk to your doctor about getting tested. Ask for a serum ferritin or transferrin saturation test to see where your iron levels actually stand. Step 3, choose an iron-free senior formula and focus on real food sources like lean meats, beans, leafy greens, which are gentler and better regulated by your body's natural systems. Because when it comes to iron, more is not better. Too much can silently wear down your body's core, especially your memory, heart, and liver. But just knowing this isn't enough, because the next vitamin on the list is even more dangerous. It's sold as a bone saver, but could be turning your arteries into stone. Number 2, calcium. For decades, seniors have been told the same message over and over. If you want strong bones, take calcium every day. You see it in commercials, doctor brochures, and almost every bone support supplement on the shelf. It feels like common sense. But what if that advice is now outdated and even dangerous? Because here's the harsh reality most people never hear. Calcium alone doesn't just stop helping after 60, it can quietly start hurting you. As we age, our bones don't absorb calcium as efficiently as they once did. The system that once directed calcium into your skeleton starts to break down. And the result, that extra calcium doesn't disappear, it finds new places to go. Into your arteries, where it hardens blood vessels, into your joints, where it stiffens mobility, into your kidneys, where it can form painful stones. A 2016 review published in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that seniors who took calcium supplements had a 22% higher risk of heart disease. Think about that. You're taking a pill to protect your bones, but it could be setting you up for a heart attack. The warning signs are subtle: constipation, bloating, joint aches, fatigue. You brush them off as normal aging. But underneath, calcium is misfiring. And it's not your fault, it's the way supplements are marketed. Calcium can't work properly on its own. It needs partners to do its job safely. That includes vitamin D3 to help absorb it, vitamin K2 to guide it into your bones, and magnesium to balance it. Without those, calcium becomes a wanderer, and that's when trouble begins. So what's the solution? First, switch to food-based calcium. Leafy greens, sardines, almonds, yogurt, and chia seeds provide calcium in a more natural, absorbable form. Second, pair your intake with D3, K2, and magnesium either through diet or targeted supplements formulated for seniors. Third, move your body. Weight-bearing exercises like walking, resistance bands, or light strength training help calcium get where it needs to go your bones. The truth, calcium isn't the villain, it just needs supervision. After 60, your body doesn't operate like it used to. Piling on pills without a plan can backfire. But just knowing this isn't enough, because the next vitamin on this list is even more deceptive. It's marketed to protect your nerves. Yet it could be the very reason you're feeling numb or losing your balance. Number 1, vitamin B6. You've probably seen it on the label of nerve support pills or energy blends. Vitamin B6, essential for brain health, mood, and nerve function. Sounds like something every senior should be taking. Right. But here's the shocking truth. After age 60, high doses of vitamin B6 can actually poison your nervous system. Yes, you heard that right. While most B vitamins are water-soluble and flush out easily, B6 behaves differently. When taken in large doses over time, it begins to accumulate in your nerve tissue. And once it starts building up, it becomes toxic. What does that toxicity look like? At first, it's subtle. Tingling in your feet, a little numbness in your hands, trouble balancing while walking. Maybe a fall you chalked up to clumsiness, but the damage can go deeper. A 2017 study in neurology found that older adults taking high-dose B6 supplements had up to double the risk of nerve damage symptoms compared to those staying within safe limits, and many seniors didn't even know they were overdosing. Why? Because B6 hides in plain sight. It's in multivitamins, energy drinks, brain booster capsules, and often in doses far above what your body actually needs. The safe upper limit for B6 is 100 milligrams per day, but toxicity has been reported at just 50 milligrams daily over time. Most seniors only need 1.5 to 1.7 milligrams per day. So how do you protect yourself? First, read your supplement labels carefully. If your multivitamin or nerve formula contains more than 5 to 10 milligrams of B6, that's a red flag. Second, avoid stacking supplements if you're taking B6 from multiple sources without realizing it. Your total intake may be dangerously high. Third, get your B6 from food first. Chickpeas, tuna, bananas, turkey, and fortified cereals provide safe amounts without risking overload. And remember this, nerve damage from B6 toxicity can take months or even years to heal, and in some cases, it becomes permanent. That's why prevention matters more than cure. Because after 60, your strength and independence depend on your balance, your coordination, your ability to move freely, and one small pill could quietly take that away. But just knowing this isn't enough, because now that we've exposed the 4 worst vitamins, it's time to flip the script. What if the right supplements could protect your brain, rebuild your muscles, and even help you live longer? The answer is yes, and what comes next may surprise you. Number 4, magnesium. Now that we've exposed the vitamins that quietly harm your body after 60, it's time to shift toward the ones that can help you feel stronger, clearer, and more alive. And we begin with one of the most overlooked yet powerful nutrients of all. Magnesium, the invisible engine behind your energy, your muscles, your sleep, and your brain. You may not think about magnesium much. It doesn't get flashy headlines. It's not marketed as a miracle cure. But that's exactly what makes it dangerous, because most seniors are silently deficient and don't even know it. Why does this matter? Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body. It keeps your heartbeat steady. It helps your muscles contract and relax. It supports brain function, regulates blood sugar, and even strengthens bones alongside calcium and vitamin D. But here's the problem. As you age, your body absorbs less magnesium from food. And worse, many common medications for seniors like blood pressure drugs, acid blockers, and diuretics actually drain magnesium even further. The symptoms creep in slowly: muscle cramps at night, trouble sleeping, constant fatigue, brain fog, irregular heartbeat. Most seniors shrug these off as normal aging. But the real issue might be a lack of this one mineral. A 2018 study in Nutrients found that magnesium deficiency in older adults was linked to a 50% higher risk of atrial fibrillation, a heart rhythm disorder that can lead to stroke. Other studies connect low magnesium to memory loss, inflammation, type 2 diabetes, and even increased fall risk. So how do you fix it? Step 1. Choose the right form of magnesium. Avoid magnesium oxide. It's poorly absorbed and can cause diarrhea. Instead, go for magnesium glycinate, citrate, or malate, gentler and more bioavailable. Step 2. Aim for 250 to 400 milligrams per day through a combination of food and supplements. Step 3. Eat magnesium-rich foods like spinach, pumpkin seeds, almonds, black beans, avocados, and even a square of dark chocolate now and then. The payoff: seniors who restore their magnesium levels often report deeper sleep, fewer cramps, improved balance, sharper memory, and better mood. This one mineral can quietly rebuild what aging tries to take away. But just knowing this isn't enough, because the next vitamin your body craves is something your skin used to make every day, but after 60, it practically disappears. Number 3, vitamin D3. Magnesium may be the silent engine powering your body. But what happens when the spark that turns it on begins to fade? That's exactly what happens with vitamin D3 after age 60. And no, it's not just about bones anymore. Vitamin D3 is one of the most powerful hormones in your body. Yes, hormone, not just a vitamin. It touches your immune system, your muscles, your brain, your mood, even your heart. But here's the scary truth: after 60, your ability to produce vitamin D3 from sunlight drops by more than 50%. Your skin no longer converts sunlight as effectively. Add in more time indoors, sunscreen use, or winter months, and deficiency becomes almost guaranteed. And when D3 is low, the consequences stack up fast. Weaker bones, muscle pain, frequent colds, low mood, poor balance, brain fog. Sound familiar? A 2020 review in the British Medical Journal found that seniors with low D3 had a 30% higher risk of death from all causes. Yes, all causes. That includes heart disease, infections, even cognitive decline. But here's where it gets worse. Most multivitamins only contain 400 to 800 IU of vitamin D3, but for older adults, that's not enough. Studies show you may need 1,000 to 2,000 IU per day just to maintain healthy levels. So what's the fix? Step 1, choose the right form, cholecalciferol, also called D3. Avoid D2, which is cheaper but less effective. Step 2, take it with healthy fat like avocado, olive oil, or salmon. D3 is fat-soluble, and your body absorbs it better this way. Step 3, test your levels. Ask your doctor for a 25-hydroxy vitamin D test to know where you really stand. And don't forget food. While not enough on its own, fatty fish like sardines, salmon, and mackerel, along with egg yolks and fortified milk, can all contribute to your daily intake. When D3 levels rise, seniors often report stronger legs, better mood, deeper sleep, and sharper thinking. It's not hype, it's your body finally getting what it's been missing for years. But just knowing this isn't enough, because the next deficiency we're about to uncover can mimic dementia, drain your energy, and make you feel older than you truly are. Number 2, vitamin B12. If vitamin D3 is your body's shield, then vitamin B12 is the ignition switch, the spark plug that powers your nerves, blood, and brain. But here's something few people realize. Up to 1 in 4 adults over 60 are low in B12, and most have no idea. Why? Because it hides behind symptoms we often blame on aging. Feeling tired all the time, numbness in your feet, brain fog, mood swings, poor balance. These don't always mean you're just getting older. They might mean your vitamin B12 levels are dangerously low. Here's what makes this even trickier. As you age, your stomach produces less acid, and that acid is needed to absorb B12 from food. Add in common senior meds like antacids or metformin for diabetes and the problem gets worse. That means even if you eat meat, dairy, or eggs, you still might not be absorbing enough B12 to keep your nervous system alive. And when B12 drops too low, it's not just about being tired. It can mimic dementia. It can cause nerve damage in your legs. It can make your memory feel like it's slipping away day by day. In fact, studies show that B12 deficiency is one of the most overlooked causes of cognitive decline in older adults and one of the most preventable. So what should you do? Step 1, aim for 500 to 1,000 mcg of B12 daily, far more than what most basic multivitamins provide. Step 2, look for the right form. Methylcobalamin or cyanocobalamin are the most effective and widely studied. Step 3, pick the best delivery method. Sublingual tablets or sprays that dissolve under your tongue, bypass the stomach and go straight into the bloodstream. For severe deficiencies, doctors may recommend injections, and food still matters. You'll find B12 in eggs, tuna, sardines, yogurt, and grass-fed beef. But remember, absorption from food alone can become unreliable after 60. When seniors restore their B12 levels, they often describe it like flipping a switch. The lights come back on, energy returns, balance improves, memory sharpens. But just knowing this isn't enough, because what comes next is even more powerful, a nutrient so essential. It protects your heart, your brain, and your ability to stay independent for years to come. Number 1, omega-3. If B12 is the spark plug for your nerves, then omega-3 fatty acids are the oil that keeps your entire engine running smoothly. These healthy fats do not just protect your heart. They also fight inflammation, sharpen your brain, ease joint pain, and may even help you live longer. Yet here's the shocking truth. Over 68% of seniors in the United States are deficient in omega-3s, and the result is often misdiagnosed as aging. You wake up stiff, your joints ache, you forget why you walked into a room, you feel slower, foggy, heavier. These might not be age-related declines. They could be the result of omega-3 deficiency silently chipping away at your health from the inside out. Omega-3s, especially EPA and DHA, are essential for brain structure and function. Your brain is made up of nearly 60% fat, and DHA is one of its core building blocks. Without it, brain cells cannot communicate properly. Inflammation rises, memory fades, mood dips. And when it comes to your heart, omega-3s reduce the risk of irregular heartbeat, lower triglycerides, improve blood vessel flexibility, and reduce the chance of heart attack. A study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed over 42,000 adults and found that those with the highest levels of omega-3s had a 36% lower risk of death from all causes. That includes heart disease, stroke, and even dementia. So how can you get more? Step 1, eat more fatty fish, salmon, sardines, anchovies, and mackerel are all rich in EPA and DHA. Step 2, choose a purified fish oil supplement with at least 1,000 to 2,000 milliliters of combined EPA and DHA per day. Look for labels that say molecularly distilled or heavy metal tested. Step 3, if you are vegetarian or allergic to fish, choose algae-based omega-3s. They provide DHA directly and are safe alternatives. Take it with a meal that includes healthy fat like avocado or olive oil to improve absorption. When seniors restore their omega-3 levels, they often report fewer aches, clearer thoughts, better focus, and deeper emotional balance. It's not just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. But just knowing this isn't enough, because what comes next is the most important part of all, the final truth that ties everything together and could change the way you take supplements forever. Now you've seen the full picture. The truth is clear. Some vitamins like synthetic vitamin A, iron, calcium, and high-dose B6 may seem harmless, but they can quietly harm your brain, your heart, and your independence after 60. And at the same time, Your body is quietly craving the right kind of support nutrients like magnesium, vitamin D3, B12, and omega-3s that protect your strength, sharpen your mind, and improve the way you feel every day. But here's the good news. You are not powerless. In fact, starting today, you can take real steps toward protecting your health. All it takes is reading your labels, asking the right questions, and giving your body what it truly needs, not what marketers want to sell you. These are not extreme changes. They are safe, proven, and within your reach. You can still feel strong again. You can still protect your memory. You can still live with energy and clarity even in your 60s, 70s, or 80s. So if no one has told you this yet, let us be the first. You are not stuck. You are not too late. Your next chapter can still be your strongest one. In our next video, we'll reveal 6 anti-inflammatory foods that help relieve joint pain naturally and the one hidden breakfast mistake that could be making it worse. You will not want to miss it. If this video gave you something valuable today, save it so you can come back to it anytime. Leave a comment and share which vitamins surprised you the most. And most importantly, subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell so you never miss our weekly tips on nutrition, aging well, and how to care for yourself and your loved ones. Because your health story is still being written, and we're here to help you write the next chapter with strength, clarity, and confidence.